Alright, this is so crazy. Alright, one more challenge. I'm gonna find a challenge where it's just like win the game and put it on hard, because like that can be too hard. Alright, I'm not good at defense. I'm just gonna shoot. I'm not good at defense. I mean, like, the challenges on offense are way easier. We can all agree on that. Oh god, I'm so excited. But like, I'm not gonna get too excited because I've done these all the time. And it's always like, it gives me like an 85 team of the year. And it says it will give me like a 97. Like that happened to me with the Team Diamonds or thing. It said I'd get like an 85. And so I did all the challenges and I got like a silver. Turns out I had to do like 400 challenge or 400 stars before I could actually get like the guy. So I was like, what? Nah. So I stopped doing it. Alright. Shoot, this is crazy. Oh yeah, first good. Yeah, let's do that one. Score passing touchdowns. Alright, pass for 71 yards. Or score a passing touchdown. That's all I have to do, and then I got mine. Yeah, bro. Dude, I'm so excited. There are two positions I really don't want. It's Russell Wilson, or quarterback and running back. I've got those locked up. I'm fine on those two. The other ones, I mean, I could take a D-Hop. I could take a George Kittle. I don't imagine you wouldn't be able to choose your character. But, like, I really don't.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA
a 95. It's like, then what would I do?
Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge with a lot of time still remaining in quarter number one. You're only down 3 points. You're backed up near your own goal line. 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He's like the best holder on the
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. He may try and run for this. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Dude, I'm like, just like so nervous because I really don't want a QB or wide receiver. I just like, I really don't.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
I don't understand how much I
They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Or one of the Chiefs Titans.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. Having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? They sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. He'll get this complete to Walter Payton. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the front first, oftentimes you widen too much.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive.
But they better not do that whole trickery thing like, oh, you 75 and turns out you have to do a bunch of challenges. I have so much knots in my stomach right now. I'm not going to dismiss all because I don't want... Alright, it's not going to do the trickery. Oh, okay, good. That's me choose. That's a cool animation. Shoot. Alright. Oh, alright. Well, that's nice. Yeah. Really need that. That's awesome. I'm really hoping I don't regret that by like thinking that I wait. Oh, what? Okay, you don't get anything. Alright. Well, that's good. I thought it, I must say, I thought it did give you an offense and a defense, but that's alright. I mean, it's so awesome. I'm sad because I have to take out my fastest player on my team. Alright. Generate best. Alright. Okay, when I saw Jerry Rice was right there and OBJ, I thought they had put Tyreek where Michael Thomas was, and I'm like, oh, they took Michael Thomas out? Even though he's the best guy on my team? Whew. I worked so hard for that, and it's worth it. Alright, we're gonna buy some defensive people. I don't really understand anybody that would buy one of those, or get one of those, special teams. I mean, if it were like McCole Hardman, I might, but I'm just making sure there weren't ones that I was missing out, like there weren't any like 97s. Oh wait, I know there's a 97. I don't need either of those two, or I don't need that guy. I could use that guy, but I think I did the right choice. All right. Shoot, I need to get a better defense because I have an amazing offense, but my defense. Ooh. All right, let's make it elite. I know we don't have like any money because we spent it all on getting Sean Lee, but Marcus Peters. Is that Tyrann Mathieu? That's when he played on that team. Honestly, I might get a Tyrann Mathieu. Like once I get a ton of money. Alright, I'm gonna play a game with this new guy. I'm gonna force feed him too. Wait, I gotta see something real fast. Alright. I have to see something. Alright. you're gonna watch me play one game.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm the coach.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a man complete. It's a gain of 34. Well, there's a pretty big start right there. They go bombs away on the first play from scrimmage.
Put a smile on your face, didn't it? Not because you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back.
And that's caught by Thomas for a Kansas City touchdown. Michael Thomas, 40 yards. As his gun, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Boy, you're already down on the scoreboard, and now, Charles, you go out there, very first play, throw the interception. That defense, they're going to have to bow up.
Yeah, and let's see how they handle this, because we always talk about reverting back to what you practice. When you practice these situations, it's called sudden change. You don't expect to be out there this fast, but you are. Do you go out there with poise, or do you go out there with panic? Panic could get you scored on again.
They'll set up a throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 1. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Patriot offense returning to the field. And look at this season, 12-4, but they had the 8-0 start. And you think about it in that lens, down the stretch 4-5, including the playoff loss. A first-place finish for the 16th time, though, in 17 years. But now the question circle. We've mentioned Tom Brady. A lot of discussion there. But there's a lot of other questions to answer, correct?
This is one of the oldest rosters in the NFL. So there has to be some type of a rebuild, reboot along the way. Although if you're a New England Patriot, you don't do it with the idea that you're not still contending to win the AFC East and go to the playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see how they decide to do that from the front office which there is some uncertainty there, whether there'll be some change in those positions. Head coach, as long as he's there.
Good job. I gotta clip that because that was hilarious. He like caught it but then missed it, and out of nowhere, right, those hit sticks.
But we may see a drastically different Patriot team moving forward, especially if number 12 decides to take his talents elsewhere.
Well, if Brady is there next year, they got to get him some guys he can throw the football to.
Guys that he'll absolutely trust, and that means finding veteran wide receivers who can come in and adapt to their system and play. They tried that this year. Antonio Brown, Mohamed Sanu.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
218, chop 5.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They're going to look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Michael Thomas with his 2nd touchdown. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
In 3 minutes, I got 22 points. I don't even know how I got 22. Oh, yeah.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And there he goes, right side. This one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. This first, and oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Nifty move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
her addict, the
my
stuff she
grandmother
was
used to say it smelled terrible.
Safe within my famous lineup.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell.
Chase him down.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Did you see
and
that?
Be set up in the red zone at the 15. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this 1st half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the 1st half, already twice the ball's come out.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Michael Thomas on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. So not only is that his... There he goes, left side. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
Here we go. Here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no.
Yep.
We'll see under pressure, and they got to him again. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
36-0. Patty can do anything.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando on this first half of action. The throw right sideline here is complete. So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to him all.
Yeah, what do they say?
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
First touchdown.
And he has
Let's
got
go!
this one back. A
It's
fumble
like one of
recovery
his
for a
first
Chiefs
touchdowns.
touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Oh, reliable.
Mahomes now to throw.
Shut up.
That's
Goldie.
complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man, Antoine Randall. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
First
20.
touchdown.
10.
First touchdown.
And he
First touchdown. This is a game
Kansas
for
City.
everybody's first touchdown. Michael Thomas, Reggie White,
This first half has been a nightmare
Chris Jones,
for that
and
offense.
Thomas
Defense
Stone,
just
Cole
dominating
Jones.
them.
And when you're picking up the ball,
It's
picking
just
up their mistakes.
First touchdown for everybody.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Kicker has to be a quarterback more than a kicker. I mean, if there's more than kicks.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
But you guys suck at more than half 40 points.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Mahomes, and that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Oh, yeah. Huge game. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Tyreek, Tyreek with the sweet
All the way
touchdown
in for
with
a Kansas
Tyreek.
City touchdown. What a run, 79 yards on the punt return as his guys continue to pour it on.
54, maybe even 56.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Maybe not 56. Maybe 56.
And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for two?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Mahomes now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. This one caught by Terrell Owens. And he's in for the
about this game is it's just never actually go. But seems like when you're chasing someone and you could dive,
well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's something, some momentum for them to take into halftime.
The absurd breaking
it might not be that wild momentum, you know, that you see sometimes when they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that. But it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can.
And just like that, on we head to half number two.
Oh, my hips.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number three. This will be taken in at the 1. And a turn here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something.
And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Touchdown by Michael Thomas.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught by Thomas for a Kansas City touchdown.
He's gotten all
Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him.
I did not think that was going to work.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go again.
Now Mahomes taken in by the tight end Doyle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Mahomes now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Mike Yellow. 180. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
What?
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play result.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. He's got Allen, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working so.
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Man open, Rice. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10. Now a run with Peterson.
What the heck? I didn't even hurdle it.
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. They run again with Peterson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt,
wide
3rd
open
down conversion.
That's touchdown.
That is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Dances by at the 20. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Thomas, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 to make it the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. But it'll be 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. He's got Jack Doyle. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's certainly one way to beat the blitz. Get it out of your hands quickly and get it to the big fella.
Very effective. Saw the pressure, got rid of it, and the completion ensued. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They go play fake. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. Past the 20. 10. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring... Oh, they Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they've made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Doyle. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A good return there, 17 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now back to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is caught.
That was OBJ.
Oh, my, pulled it in. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I think the game's done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Bye, guys.